Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you my last ever Java's dumb phone before I switch to Android, the Sony Ericsson G705. I've had this since 2010 until 2012, but before jumping to the main stuff, I wanna talk a little bit about my own experience with mobile phone. Alright, so I got my first ever phone in 2002 and it was my mom's Nokia 8250. I've used it for a while until I accidentally put a pin on it, forgot the pin, and from that on I was not allowed to own a phone until later. In around 2007, I finally got my own phone, that is Sony Ericsson W200, a Walkman phone. I really liked it until I found out that because the screen resolution was only 128 by 160, I couldn't play any games. And to make things worse, I couldn't play music and stuff with my friends who have Bluetooth because W200 only has an infrared. So I kinda had to borrow a phone from my friend that has a Bluetooth and infrared. But yes, I've used it until around mid-2008 before I changed to Sony Ericsson K770. It's sad that I sold away this phone. Anyway, I got a purple Sony Ericsson K770. The screen resolution is finally 240 by 320. So I finally can play all the games I want, and guess what? It also have Bluetooth, so I don't have to borrow a phone from my friends anymore, which is nice. To be very honest, this phone has the best camera ever on a Java phone I have ever owned. It was the time that I took this on a family trip and I able to take some photos with it. But sadly, I only used it for a short month before it started to have problems. I don't exactly remember what was the problem was. Just like my W200, I don't have it with me anymore. My fourth phone was the Sony Ericsson G502. Can you tell me that I'm a Sony Ericsson fan? There was nothing much I can say about it other than it was a very reliable phone that I used until 2010. Later in life, my G502 suffers a problem where it keeps rebooting randomly. Compared to K770, the camera wasn't good at all. Unlike my past phone, I did not sell my G502. I started a tradition of, instead of selling stuff, I gave it away to my parents. So when I changed to G705, I gave it away to my dad. It's still with me at my parents' home. I just didn't bring it to Japan because it was heavily destroyed, but it's still perfectly functional. But yeah, by far G705 is my favorite Java phone ever, both by the looks and the function. And after that, my phones just look like boring slab of stick. Anyways, back to G705. So here is comparing with my first ever Android phone, a phone I used after G705. You can look how small it is. It's basically almost the same size. Also, by the way, just right after I brought this to Japan, I found out that my G705 had a problem that some button doesn't work if you didn't try to press the slider. At first I thought the inside was dirty, so I tried to clean it with IPA, but it doesn't have anything. Turns out I find out that the flex cable is already broken. It's already almost cut in half. So I'm currently having a flex cable, but it's on my parents' home, so I couldn't get it until I going back to my parents' home. So I also bought some cell replacement for the W705. I know that the G705 and W705 is basically the same phone, just a different skin. So I'm trying to swap the engine with the W705 cell. So I really love the W705 looks. I have both white and black version, but I probably will just try to install the black one because it looks much better. So at the front, we have two soft keys for directional buttons with the middle button, on call keys, shortcut key, and a clear key. On the top, we have a light sensor and an earpiece and a small front-facing camera. The front-facing camera can only be used for the video call. You can take a selfie with it. On the right side, we have a volume rocker and a camera shutter button. This wasn't a two-state button like in the Cybershot phone. On the bottom we have back cover lock slider and a lanyard holes. On the left side, we have a stupid proprietary port for charging, headset and accessories, and a stupid proprietary M2 storage media logo engraved on it. And on the top, we only have a media playback button which plays and stops music when pressed. Let's open the back cover. And yes, I recently bought a third-party battery from AliExpress because all the original battery already getting pregnant. I'm not getting sponsored by them, but I can tell you that it is very good. I haven't charged the battery for a week and it still lasts. Also, I don't have the charger with me, so I had to use the universal charger that I got when I buy the 3DS battery. Never thought it would come in handy. When you slice up, the keypad illuminates shows you a shortcut for this browser function. As far as I remember, when you open the browser, it will become a purple and only highlighting those functions. Just like the back cover, the keypad is actually made from soft rubber material, but it's been worn out now, and now it just felt like a plastic. I really love the back cover material. It was very soft touch and it hasn't worn even today. Also, on the back, it has that reflective patterns thing. Back then when I used this phone already had a flex cable problem, which I ended up bring it to the repair, and now it still have the flex cable problem. The flex cable is really fragile. So yeah, anyways guys, that's my G705. I think this video takes quite long because I want to archive everything before it breaks. But yes, it's very good phone even if you use today. I think once I fix the flex cable and do the cell swap, I can use this phone to play some Java games and just or listening to music because it is just quite good even as a music player. Also, the camera isn't very good as I used to think it was. It was either very blurry or very dark. It doesn't have like very good dynamic range, and also it will become very blurry if you took the picture and then accidentally move your hand a little bit. It will turn really blurry. So if you are using this in 2025, I think it's pretty usable. If it has the modern feature like Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and yeah, even though if you can use it as a phone anymore, but yeah, it is still pretty usable if you use the Wi-Fi to browse the internet. But I don't think you can do anything much with the internet anyways. But yes. I mainly just gonna use it for the Java application I have back then. I know that you can also install your Java mobile games on your Android, but yeah, sometimes I kinda prefer to press on a physical button. But yeah, I think that's about it, guys. This video getting too long, but yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Like if you like it, dislike if you dislike it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.